Hello, this is Tanmay, and today we'll be seeing what triggers are. So, a basic definition of a trigger is like if certain event or a situation happens, if something happens in the first place, then we start certain other functions or events. If we click on the shop now button, then that will be a trigger, and we will be moved to the buy now page where we can check out. So the trigger is the button, and trigger initiates an action where we are reloaded to a page where we can check out. So triggers in Google Tag Manager are very similar. So whenever an event happens, it fires a certain number of tags that are associated to that event or to that trigger. So one of the most popular ones is click. So like if a user clicks on your website on certain link or in the first place or some element, then it will trigger an event, namely click, and it will send back some data to your Google Tag Manager that okay, this event has been happened. And then there comes page load. Page load includes certain other activities in itself, like DOM load or initialization or page view. If the user just views the pages and closes it, it will also be recorded in the Google Tag Manager. And then there are others like user engagement. It records whether the user viewed a certain element or what kinds of interaction the user is performing with the form submissions and so on. Now, the most useful ones, or sometimes they are used as and when needed. There are other triggers as well that you can combine two or more triggers in the into a one trigger group, and that can be used in the Google Tag Manager. Like we can combine clicks with a page load. Like if the page loads and a certain click happens, then we'll trigger an event and record the same into the Google Tag Manager. Google Tag Manager also provides you some other custom triggers that you can define there and use it accordingly on your dashboard. Now we'll see how do we install or configure triggers into our Google Tag Manager. So moving on to my website that I made for this purpose. So this is an e-commerce website, business website. And you can see if we move on to the page source of this website, you can see I have placed the Google Tag Manager script in my head tag, and also the no script tag is being placed in the body tag. So the installing of the Google Tag Manager is done. Also in the previous video, I told you how to configure a Google Tag Manager. So we have done the same and we'll proceed after that. When you will log on to your dashboard, you will see somewhat like this. You will be on to the overview section. So for creating a trigger, you'll have to navigate to this section. So when you will be on this page, you will see that there's an option called new trigger. So let's click this. Then it says trigger configuration, and we'll click this small button here. Now you can see there are a number of trigger types. There can be, like under the page view section, there can be content initialization, whether your content initialized correctly or not, or just a page view, whether a certain page or all the pages were viewed, and whether the window was loaded, clicks, element visibility, and as mentioned previously, a custom event you can also define that is according to your business needs, definitely. So right now for demonstration, I'll use this click trigger. So I select the all elements, and now definitely you can edit this anytime you want. Right now I'll show you. The trigger fires on all clicks. Now, right now by default, it is for all clicks. That means for any number of clicks that is happening on your online platform, it will be recorded and Google Tag Manager will show the same. But as per your use case, there can be a condition where you only want to record certain clicks onto a certain area. You want to record just the clicks that happen on the carousel of the main website. So you can always use this variables. Like there are some suggested variables. Supposingly, if I choose the page path, Then similar, I can choose a corresponding value to this variable, what the variable is looking out for. And then it can be set up. Right now for demonstration, I'll be using all clicks, that whether a user clicks on my entire page, it will be recorded in the Google Tag Manager. After doing all this, we'll just put a good name to it. So I'm just putting demo1. You can always place a name according to your needs. I save this. Once I'll save it, you can see under the trigger section, which was initially empty, you can now see the trigger that I created here. Now we'll just review the same. For reviewing the website, we'll have to connect it to our website, and it is the same link that I am using on the website. So I'll just click on connect, and you'll see that my website will be connected, and you can see that it will open a debugger window for me. You can see there is also an initialization here, that is tag assistant has been connected, and there is a successful message. So returning to our Google Tag Manager, we'll press continue. So now you can see that since I clicked on my website here, it fired an event called click. I'll do that again. So if I go on this website and click anywhere on this website, I have clicked on, like, supposedly shop now, and then I return to my Google Tag Manager, then you'll see that there are certain number of clicks that are happening. I clicked 4 times in my website, so you can see everything is being recorded here. And if we move on to, like, the click number 9, all these are happening sequentially. So moving on to click number 9, you can see variables are there. Now these are the variables that are sent back to us from the website. Like, the variable name is page host name, and this is its value. The page URL is this, and like, this is basically where the click happened. So all this thing is recorded and can be used according to our needs. So this is what trigger is, and like that we can configure it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.